He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to New Haven, Connecticut, where a 16-year-old suffered non-life-threatening injuries after he accidentally shot himself in the arm while handling a gun on Friday evening. Police were called to an apartment complex in the area of Brewery Square at approximately 5:44 p.m. Approximately 5:44 p.m.? That's not approximate. That's fucking exact. Anyway, there was a report of a person with a gunshot wound. The teen was taken to Yale New Haven Hospital. He has been charged with first-degree reckless endangerment and unlawful discharge. Police are asking anyone with information to contact the department, blah, 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 blah. You know, I kind of like it when departments are like, he didn't hurt anybody else, just hurt himself. We're not going to charge him.
Yeah, I understand the necessity of charging someone just because, like, you got to give them some thing. But especially if someone smokes themselves, you're like, you've suffered.
The thing, though, where you kind of have, the reason they have to charge him, I think, is it's an apartment complex. Like, right. There's people in all four directions. Inside, if the guy's in his basement, no one is really in danger except himself. But in an apartment, that's pretty sketchballs. And even in my state, where you can get drunk with an unloaded pistol that you're carrying around, they do charge people with reckless discharge of a firearm when they do shit like this. So, at least they have previously in my city.
Yep.
Anyway.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's totally fair. Anyway, it's fight week, Jeff.
Yeah. If you're listening to this right meow, that means that I should be fighting.
Yeah, this is day of the fight when this comes out.
Yep. So I will be fighting in, because you release this at what, like 6 a.m., 5 a.m.? I don't actually know.
You're late in the card, though, aren't you?
Yes. I will be fighting at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, because I was not going to be in a big hurry to get down there.
Yeah.
Yep. I got my hotel. I got my ticket. I'm good to go.
Yep.
I got the Holiday Inn Express right outside the arena.
Yep. You can literally walk. And the bar, I'm more planning the bar than I am the fight. It's great. Because the fight, it's less than 200 yards from your hotel. It's great. It's a country bar. We'll have a good time. So fight week, kind of. I actually treat some of my major matches like a fight week. So one of the counterintuitive things about fight week is you don't do anything.
Oh, you don't?
Nope. My goal is move around.
Stay active, but not work out.
Right. Heal up. Like my shins are a little bruised up, and make sure that all the muscles are nice and ready to go, and just don't do anything dumb to get yourself hurt. Now, another side to it for me as a high calorie athlete is I don't have to worry about the weight cut. So most guys at this point would be more focused on their weight cut than anything else. It's one of the really terrible parts of the fight world is starve yourself and dehydrate yourself to the point of you being jerky, and then go stand on a scale and then try to rehydrate as much as possible within 24 hours to fight again.
I saw a video today. It was actually these two Japanese women that were like, it was for a UFC fight. They were doing their weigh-in, but there was, I wish I could remember what it was. Something about like the responsible weigh-in, like there were rules. There was just like a reference to it. Something about how they're not, like the whole starve yourself, testing? Dehydrate yourself to make weight. Yeah. Like they would actually measure how hydrated you are.
Yeah, the hydration tests. Those are controversial. But
they're not terribly exact.
They're not exact, and they're controversial mainly because fighters keep failing them, which is the entire point of them. It's kind of like, the classic, we set the drunk driving limit too low, and you're like, no, you're all fucking drunks.
Yeah.
And so people are used to a certain way of cutting weight. I mean, I think it's Paddy Pimblett or some of the Dagestani boys will cut 40 pounds in less than 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ. How is that possible?
I don't know.
I don't eat?
Oh, yeah. No, it's worse
don't drink any water?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's worse than that because they'll they get into sweatsuits, which are literally just plastic bags made into clothing shape, and then they will go sit in saunas or they'll do workouts. When I had to cut weight one time, it was only like 4 pounds, and what they had me do was I sat in a hot bath for like basically until it started getting like lukewarm and got out to basically force the water out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all kind. There's. Oh, one sec. Pause. Oh, fuck.
You have a cramp?
Yep.
Speaking of hydration. Oh my God, this is like my favorite moment of the podcast ever in 225 episodes. Ow. Jesus Christ.
1 sec. I'm going to walk this off. I'll be right back. So this is. I wish I could carry my microphone with me.
Talk loud. We can kind of hear you.
Okay. This is the problem, is that you hurt your body by dehydrating it, and so you become basically a walking cramp. And so there's actually videos of people like standing on the scale, and you can see the muscles cramping in them. The other bad side is the first part of your body to lose water is your brain, and so the last part to get water is your brain. That's where the head injuries come from. That's why heavyweights don't actually take as much brain damage, is because they're fully hydrated. And that's why they do weight cuts they do weigh-ins the day before. Because even if you do weigh-ins day of, they literally used to do weigh-ins at the ring. So you had to weigh 155 at the ring to get into the ring and fight. People would still cut weight, and that's how a lot of boxers died. So that's why they don't. That's why they don't do that anymore. God damn it. How did I cramp up? This is bullshit.
I don't know, but just give me a heads up because I turned you up on clean feed to like plus 12. So give me a heads up before you sit back at the mic because I don't want to overdrive the audio.
Okay, will do.
But I have you cranked way up. Actually, I'm going to go to plus 15 now. How's that cramp doing? What cramped on you? Like what body part? Like
my left hamstring.
I was going to guess either calf or hamstring.
Yeah, my calves and hamstrings are fucked right now, so that it doesn't shock me that that's what cramped, but I'm just annoyed that it, cramped at that moment.
I gotta say, I just saw Jeff last night for the first time since probably the last dark match in November.
Yep.
And dude was cut. Like the Not Another Shooting Show jersey was pretty baggy on Jeff last night. His tactical pants were pretty baggy on Jeff. And his arms were hanging out very, very cut. Very veiny. Sir. You're always a little veiny, but you got kind of that little chub in the big arms,
Hell
usually.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any chub in his arms. It was just all cut or vein. That's it.
Veiny.
You're so veiny. You were so veiny. Yeah. No, I noticed that because I didn't even. I honestly, from a distance, usually I can spot you from a long ways away because you're you.
Yes.
But I was actually questioning when you guys were walking over from your truck because, there's the one tall guy, but, the perspective, I don't know why. You just didn't seem as tall above everybody else. I don't know if they were just further out in front, and that's why it looked like you weren't as tall. But, and it wasn't until you got all the way over to, bay 6 or 7 where I was like, oh, that is Jeff. Okay. And... yeah.
Yep,
and I forgot my jersey completely.
Yeah, I'm actually down in the 280s for the first time in a long time. So that's been nice.
What's the most you ever weighed?
327.
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting close to the mic, so you may want to turn me down.
Okay. Stand by. You're back at 0 now.
Okay, so now I'm back to my normal spot, and my shit's not cramping. Hopefully, bourbon, that's supposed to hydrate you, right?
It keeps you loose.
I actually
I don't know how much it loosens muscles, but it keeps you loose.
I have kind of a personal funny story about my build, and I forget if I told you about running into a friend at a bar. We'll save that for after the Patreon. But yeah, getting ready for the fight. I'm kind of in the mental side of it now, and that's the worst part.
It's got to be tougher than, the mental part of USPSA is challenging.
Right. And
my least favorite part as well.
Right. And so, like, I was talking to one of my coaches, and he said, "Well, you just got to remember that you're badass." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I was cornering a dude, and I just went, dude, you're a badass. Go in there and show me you're a badass." He's like, "Okay, all right." And he went in there and he beat the shit out of this dude. And he goes, "Yeah." And I sat there and I went, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of okay at this sport. Like,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a second, and like,
Do you need me to get you a wallet that says "bad motherfucker" on it?
I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I'd feel a little cringy, but I would definitely carry it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
Especially
it
if it's just like the cheesy one from Pulp Fiction.
100%, 100%.
It's the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it.
I'd have to get a chrome plated 1911.
Yeah.
But the confidence that you can do it, kind of going back to our shooting on the move conversation, the confidence that you can do it is the start. Like, you must start there. Mm-hmm. And that's where I have a lot of self-doubt. And so I'm sitting there going, man, like, this dude, he's a big motherfucker. Like, he's fought more than me. He's fought more recently than I have. Like, da-da-da-da. And he goes, "But you a bad motherfucker." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And then it actually took me back to, I was working with a guy that knew my coach. And he goes, where do you think you rank of strikers in Omaha? And I said, well, I don't know, like top 100, top 200. I don't know. There's a lot of people that fought out of the city. And he goes, well, Kurt said you were top 5. And I was like, what? And like, I'd forgotten about that until I was talking to my coach about like confidence. I'm like, oh yeah. Okay. Like, if one of the greatest kickboxers that America's ever produced thinks that, it's like, okay, well, I need to go in there and think that.
Yeah.
Like,
you should think that way.
Right. And just remember, it's like, just like I think, he can hit me hard. He's sitting there going, fuck, this dude can probably hit me hard as fuck, because we both can. I've knocked out like 12 people on accident.
I'm not one of them, by the way.
Right. The most recent one. The most recent one was a guy named Gary, and he's a lovely dude. He's a,
of course, it was Gary.
He's a plumber in his 40s, and I threw a cross, and he slipped the wrong direction because I threw a hook right after it, and he basically went into the hook.
Oh.
And he was on wobble legs. Like, I hugged him so that he wouldn't fall down.
Oh.
And he's like, I'm good. I'm like, you're not.
No, you're not.
But we can finish out the round. He's like, okay. And then I just let him hit me for like a minute. And I was like, okay, good round. Let's sit you down now. He's like, okay.
Here's some smelling salts. Are you okay, Gary?
Yep.
Fuck, that's funny.
And
that's such a you thing to do. Like, so after I knocked him out on his feet and hugged him until he didn't fall down, then I let him hit me for the last minute.
yes, 100%.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Okay, more on Jeff's mental state in a moment. But before we get to the thing everybody knows is coming, we have to make amends for a thing we have forgotten a lot. Even though I was like, oh, yeah, we'll totally plug it. I'm so sorry, Ben. The cops match. I should probably pull it up, because he even sent me the info, and then after he sent me the info, I was a fucking asshole. And like, this is a charity match. Of all the matches we're going to pimp, this is the one we should be pimping, because it's a charity match.
So here's a thing I'm just going to let everyone know who interacts with us. We both have severe ADHD. We both have a lot of shit going on.
And feel free to remind us when you contact us.
Right. Check in on a regular basis. You are not annoying us. You are not being mean to us. Please remind us, because I go, oh shit, I forgot about that.
It makes us better at what we do.
Right. Ben was at the match today, and he was like, hey, so when's that like ad plug coming? I was like, oh fuck. Yeah. And I was like,
because he messaged me like a month ago. When you put it in the rundown, I'm like, I'm such an asshole. Oh my God. So the match is July 26th at the Ankeny Ikes, just outside of Des Moines, Iowa. IowaCops.org has all the information, but you can register on Practice Score. There are still plenty of spots left. If I can swing it, I'm going to look at my calendar and see if I can go, because I have always wanted to go to that match because they have the mulligans where you get to fuck with your buddy, because you buy reshoots instead of mulligans like at a charity golf tournament where you buy mulligans to like, oh, I fucked up that shot, I'm going to redo that shot. You can buy do-over, you can buy reshoots for yourself or your friend. Like, force them to reshoot, which is super fun. Like, your buddy just crushed the stage. Oh, good. We're going to make you reshoot it.
Yeah. I love that element of it. I want to go to a match.
It's the best thing about it. I've never shot it. I don't know anything firsthand about it, but in my mind, that's the best thing about it. It's a charity match, and you can buy reshoots, and you can make your buddy reshoot. So
Steven would be reshooting all day.
Yes, all fucking day. By the way, as we were recording, he sent a message to the group chat on Patreon and said, I hope you guys recorded tonight, and I hope Jeff was unhinged from lack of sleep. You're not really unhinged at all. You must have got a good nap in.
No. I just found a weird second wind. I don't like.
Oh.
I'm at that point of tiredness where you don't feel tired, and it makes you more scared.
Okay. Well, on that note, patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month. You'll get all of the rest of this episode, which will probably be longer than we're planning on, but we're lubricated now, and as long as Jeff doesn't cramp up again, then we should be fine. $3.57 a month. Do it on the website, patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. Don't do it on the app, especially if you're an iPhone user, because then you'll get screwed by Apple and they'll charge you extra. So go to the website, use a browser, go to patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It is only $3.57 a month.